and then move on. And we're moving on here too. We've been talking all morning about back to school, how it's just about upon us, and how there are still a lot of unanswered questions for families.
Yeah, and Chloe Thibault is going to come back now with a special guest, Pender Makin, with the state of Maine, to answer some more of our viewers' questions. Hey, Chloe.
Hey, yeah, Commissioner Makin with the Maine Department of Education has been here all morning answering these questions. Thank you so much again for doing that. I'm sure it's helping families out there.
Well, I appreciate you having me. Thank you.
Awesome. So, we've been talking about classrooms and learning, but I think something a lot of families are probably curious about is extracurricular activities. Will things like drama, sports, music actually be able to happen this year?
Yeah, well, at Maine Department of Education, we are recommending that all schools take a whole student approach to education. And that means helping students to be engaged in enrichment activities, opportunities for exercise and leadership and socialization that are all part of a critical piece to a well-rounded education for all students. That said, the US CDC does say that these activities come with additional risk in terms of coronavirus, and there are steps that we know that schools can be taking to mitigate that. And those include certainly students who are going to be engaged in athletics or after-school activities should be participants within a pooled testing program in order to mitigate spread and also to stem any possible quarantines that could interrupt their involvement in those programs. Last year, music, theater, and chorus suffered a lot of heavy requirements through, the US CDC, and national experts were very concerned about those activities. We know a lot more this year, and we are recommending that those activities are conducted in the same manner safely and with as much distance as is feasible and with masks and so forth, but that we do encourage schools to embrace all of those well-rounded, important components of an education.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Some good news, I guess, for families and for students. And then coming up, the next question we're going to be asking is whether remote learning options could be possible for families who are still worried about going back to school. Live in Portland this morning, Chloe Thibault, News Center, Maine.